Here on Lightsaber Culture, we often look at different types of lightsabers, from stunt hilts to replica character hilts, and electronics from baselit to the most advanced pixel systems. While NeoPixel lightsabers give you the best, most realistic looking blades on camera, there's something to be said about a simple, comfortable stunt saber that is lightweight and fast to spin. Greetings, knowledge seekers, the Force is with you. Today we are checking out the Escort from Saberforms in RGB baselit. And on top of that, we're gonna put on the included leather grip. Want to thank Saberforms for sending this so I can show you guys. The Escort does come in 3 flavors: RGB baselit, like the one we have here that starts at $129. The medium tier is the pixel style with the SN 4.0 board for $235.99. And for the premium tier, pixel style, there is the Profi 2.2 for $379.99. At no additional cost, you have the option of either a 32-inch or a 36-inch blade. That goes for both the baselit or the pixel blade. Now, with such a simple hilt design, if you want to go ultra lightweight for the fastest spins and strikes without worrying about breaking LEDs in your blade, go for the RGB baselit. The difference between a baselit and pixel saber is that the baselit saber illuminates from a set of RGB tri-cree LEDs at the emitter of the hilt. And the blade is just an empty translucent polycarbonate tube. A pixel lightsaber has an array of individual LEDs inside the blade that can be animated and controlled. While there are dual-ready blades, NeoPixels do run the risk of damage when struck, and the blades are a bit more expensive to replace when they are damaged. Baselit blades are component-free and are much cheaper to replace if you happen to damage them. Now, without the grip installed, it looks like a pretty basic lightsaber. It has a flat squared-off pommel. There is a 4 ohm 3-watt speaker right inside there. I really like that it's thinner on the grip section right here, because for me, the thinner hilt, the faster and longer I can spin it. The switch section has a single button control with an LED indicator. This section does have a nice brushed aluminum finish. There's a semi-thin lower section of the emitter with the long diamond cutaways to reveal the blade right before the double-edged tip section. Now you can almost see the tri-cree RGB LED lens inside the emitter, and it does look like kind of like a flashlight. To charge the saber, you have to remove the grip section to access the charging port, which is just right below the battery. If you want to replace the battery, you actually have to unscrew the core and pull it out. If you want to upgrade this hilt to pixel electronics, you can easily replace the entire core. So in the box, let's check out what it comes with. We have our product manual, we have the tools and the charging cable, and a friendly reminder to use no more than a 5-volt USB charger, or you could fry your board. We have a long strip of the leather grip with the adhesive, which we'll install shortly. And also, here's the 32-inch component-free blade. And inside the tube is empty, like I said. Now, minus the special saber stand right here, this is everything it comes with. So there's no clear instructions on how to install the grip, so we're just gonna wing it. But I think it's best if we remove the grip section of the hilt, and probably same goes for the pommel. Right, so I'm pulling out the grip itself, and this looks like the adhesives. So I'm just gonna try wrapping it without the adhesives just to see how far I could go. Okay, it's gonna probably need a little bit more an angle because I ran out of slack there. And I think I'm gonna need a scissor to cut the edges off, so I'm gonna remove the pommel. Now, while I install the wrap, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and like this video. This really helps out this channel, allowing me to bring you more lightsaber content. All right, so it's not perfect. I got a little excess here. I might just take a small scissor to trim this out, and it's not sticking very well at the top, so I'll just probably use some super glue to fix that. But for the most part, not too bad looking, other than that part. I want it this clean once I'm done with it. But overall, it really does improve the look of the saber. Looks more organic, and it actually feels a lot better. All right, so now let's put on the blade. All right, so I had to go super glue the grip because it kept coming off with just the adhesive, so just keep that in mind. And I did some trimming so that it's more even around it. It's not perfect, but I kind of like the imperfection because it gives it sort of a weathered look. So let's turn this on. Not bad. On camera, it looks evenly lit, but I can really, the green, just a little bit brighter on the bottom, but not so bad on the top, and it is brighter at the tip. So let's change the color. So to change the color, it's 2 blinks. 1, 2. Now you'll notice nothing happens, but to actually cycle through the colors, it's just 1 tap. So this looks purple, but it's more of a sort of a white. Not bad, still somewhat even. The orange, it definitely, with your eyes, looks more solid on the bottom. But not bad, the illumination is pretty even. Purple. Another orange. A magenta, white or bluish white, blue, solid blue. Ooh, that looks really good. There's a nice even white core. Red, yellow, a tealish blue, green. There's a total of 12 different colors, so check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So back to green. And it comes pre-installed with 16 different sound fonts. And because it's not a dynamic pixel blade, you only get 3 blade effects. So let's try the blade effects. 1, 2, 3. We got this stroby one right here. It's actually an even strobe, it's just that sometimes the shutter speed doesn't catch it. We got this other one. 1, 2, 3. I think this is supposed to be a pulse. And what it does, it just dims a little bit and goes back to full brightness. I like the solid color. 1, 2, 3. And it does have gesture control, so you can gesture it off and back on. You do have blaster deflect, blade lockup, and of course, flash on clash. I love how nice and light this is. It's like light at the hilt and light at the blade. So now let's take this outside. All right, so this saber is great for an entry-level buyer that wants a better than plain looking hilt. It gives you room to upgrade later as well, but it's great for what it is as a baselet. Nice and light, stunt friendly. And the blade is made strong. They claim it supports heavy dueling. If you want a stronger blade, you can always replace it with a thicker, heavy grade blade. And don't forget, you can get this in 2 other options for Pixel if you're ready for that realistic lightsaber look. But baselet lightsabers like this, you can't beat how light they are overall, especially the blade, and also how much longer the battery lasts. Saberforms has plenty of other hilts to check out. They even have this one hilt design that reminds me of Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. If you want to see that, watch this video now.